name's Frog and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to take some time to talk about the future of this channel since we just started a new year, and what I've planned, and two pretty big announcements. But first, I want to take you back in time a few years so that you can see a little bit of where I've come from. I swear it all connects, just be patient with me. Oh, and I'll be redrawing the first picture I drew this year in the background of this video. It's just kind of a tradition I do every year. Okay, so YouTube has been a huge dream for me for a long time. For years I'd wanted to do YouTube, like since 6th grade of high school. I tried my hand at a lot of different things that would be more quote-unquote real jobs like medicine, writing, teaching, missions, whatever, but I always kept being drawn back to art and specifically content creation. And my senior year of high school, my parents finally let me start a channel and I started making videos. Most of my old videos are still up on my channel actually, though I wouldn't recommend watching them. But I was getting about 300 views per video and my subscriber count stayed pretty much static for an entire year. Then I graduated high school, moved to the States, and enrolled in a missionary training school that had very limited internet and free time. Besides not being able to do YouTube at this point, I had basically given up on it going anywhere. I'd been happy making content for my few loyal viewers, but now that life was happening, it no longer mattered to me. I announced a hiatus but didn't really intend on coming back ever. But halfway through my time at the mission school, I caught hand-foot-mouth disease and was quarantined in a little trailer in the woods. Alone for almost a week without internet, I ended up spending a ton of time with God and His Word and just talking with Him. At one point, I decided to make one last attempt at YouTube, just for fun. And if you're watching this video, there's a high likelihood that you also watched the video I'm talking about. My Spirit and Truth video, or what it's actually called on YouTube, the part of Christianity that I've been missing for my entire life, wasn't really supposed to be anything special, and yet the video got almost 10,000 views in like a day. And the views and subscribers just kept on going from there. I was freaking out. My one friend who knew about the channel was also freaking out, and he told everyone. Never in a million years did I expect this to happen. Regardless, the fact that God took this little thing I did and ran with it gave me the boost I needed to continue YouTube. I mean, when I could, of course. 2024 was a crazy year for me. I started off the year in California, and if I can remember correctly, had just come back from a trip to Africa. That year, I completed a secondary mission school, went on a missions trip to the Middle East, came back. In July, I moved back to the Midwest, against my will, but I knew God wanted me here. Started a full-time job in the culinary department of the Creation Museum, had a crazy falling out with a friend, lost my housing situation and didn't know what to do, had my mom come visit me from Papua New Guinea and buy a house for my family early so I could live there. Began dating and then broke up with someone, and yeah, like so much. For a good while now, YouTube has kind of been the last thing on my mind, since I haven't had a lot of time or energy to focus on it the way I want to. And that is a perfect segue into my first big announcement. I'm a full-time YouTuber now. Kind of. I quit my job at the museum, and January 5th was my first day of being jobless. Some things happened at my job and I decided to move on, but I also kind of thought this would be the best time to see if YouTube full-time is an option. So I'm on a quote-unquote trial period for a month to see what God and I can do at the time. If it works out and it's God's will, I may just continue being full-time. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just get a new job in February. Money isn't a huge concern for me right now, as I have a little bit of savings to fall back on for the next month, if worse comes to worse. But I have been starting up an art commission business and also started a Kofi. If God leads you to, I'd appreciate any support you could give me. At least check out some of the perks with the link in the description. My actual biggest concern with YouTube full-time is myself. I tend to self-isolate and then get depressed when I don't have any obligations that make me come out of my room, such as work. So I know it's going to be a battle to work on my self-control, discipline, and like basic adult skills, like forcing myself to go outside every now and then. Talking about touching grass, my second big announcement is that I am committed to launching a new YouTube channel primarily for video game content. The channel itself is still in brainstorming phase. I'm trying to workshop a name similar to Frog Pollen that people will see a connection to, but it's not cringe like Frog Pollen Gaming. I'm also trying to workshop a new channel persona, going along with the same idea of a fantasy creature. She'll probably be a unicorn or something with wings. Here's some fiddling around I've done with the concept so far, but I don't really have a clear design or like direction with it yet. I do have some ideas for content though, featuring the Discord mods you know and love, and I am incredibly excited about all of it. I would like to get this channel going as fast as possible, and I will try to keep you all updated on progress as much as I can. And to wrap up the video, I kind of want to spend some time sharing my personal goals for this channel, kind of like my New Year's resolutions. I want to get better at getting out videos more regularly, and with several month gaps being less common. Hand in hand with that, I want to push to improve the quality of my videos and put more effort in. I really want to learn how to want to do things for God with excellence. I'd like to make streaming a more regular part of my channel. Even though it does basically nothing for my channel subs or engagement, streaming is a ton of fun for me and I've noticed it helps keep my motivation for YouTube going. I would also like to just have more people on my channel, do some of the collabs I've been promising for like months now. Not only does making videos with my friends mean instant fun and a boost of motivation for me, you guys also seem to really enjoy the collabs and group content too. So yeah, that's it. I kind of feel like I've set a pretty low bar, but over the last year I've been promising to do a lot of things and never doing them, so I wanted to start off this year with a goal that I will actually follow through on. Before I end the video, I wanted to let you all know that I am so grateful to each and every one of you. Being able to talk to you all, read your comments and DMs on Discord, has been an unexpected highlight of 2024 for me, and God keeps on blessing me and this channel through all of you. I am genuinely glad that I get to do another year with all of you guys, and I can't wait to see what God has for us. Love all of you and God bless.